Assalamu alaikum. So let's start our third part. Now functional equation is given and we have to draw the block diagram for this equation. How we will do this? So we will do this step by step as we did in our previous lecture or previous part. The equation given to us is a plus bc. First we have to understand how many total number of inputs are given. Each character means one input. A means 1, B means 1, C means 1. So this means 3 inputs are given. Right? This is our first step, that we should know how many inputs are there. So we write this A, B and C. These are the inputs given to us. Now the second thing is that we should think that which gate will be used for this. Previously we know that if we use AND gate, the AND gate will give the product of both input. And what will be the OR gate? OR gate will give the sum of both inputs. So this means there is a sum sign. This means there should be one OR gate. But here is also product B into C. So this means there should be AND gate also. So let's start drawing this. What was the product? The product was B into C. So we take B input and C input and draw the, which gate is this? We draw AND gate. Why we draw AND gate with B and C? Because B into C means there is a product. So which gate give the product of the inputs? That is AND gate. So that's why we draw AND gate with B into C. Now the left is A. Now you see that now our equation is divided into two parts. One is this and one is this. And in the middle there is a sum sign. This means OR gate is there. So in the next step we will draw our OR gate. How we draw this OR gate? Now try to understand. First we see the product BC. We take B input, C input and we did the product. So our output is B into C. Now we have B into C. This we have to add A. So what we have to do if we want to add A? We have to use this OR gate. This OR gate is used to add our third input, that is A. So what will be the output for this? The output will be the first input, that is A, and because OR gate give the sum, and the second input is BC. So this is our equation or the required equation, that is A plus BC, and this is also A plus BC. So from here you understand that if an equation is given to you, first you have to check how many inputs are there. Then from the equation you see that which input is connected with this. Here we see that these two inputs were multiplying or product to each other. So we use AND gate. And after that we have to sum this input, so we use OR gate. So this is how we draw the equation. Let's do one more example for this. So the next example is xy plus x dash y plus y dash z. So now let's start. From this equation we know that which gates we are using. Here you can see, as previous equation, there are products, so this means there will be AND gate, but here is also plus sign, so this means there will be OR gate also. So this equation shows that our block diagram will be having OR gate and AND gate. So let's start. Same as previously, we write the input. This is the first input, x into y, so we write x and y. Second is x dash y, we write this input x dash y. Third one is y dash z, so we write y dash z. Now we have all the inputs. So we have one input x and another is y, and we have to make it x into y. So what we will do for this? Which gate we will use to take the product? Same here, we have one input x dash, another is y. Which gate is used to make it x dash into y? Third is y dash z. So which gate we will use to make it y dash z? Obviously we will use AND gate. Here we use first AND gate, second AND gate and the third AND gate, because we have to take the output of these products. Now we get these outputs. This output will come here, this output will come here, and this output will come here. Now our half equation is solved. The thing left is that we have to add these outputs. And what we have to use when we want to add something? We use OR gate. So we will use OR gate here. Now let's see. The output for this is x into y. The output for this is x dash into y, and output for this is y dash into z. So now we have three outputs and we have to sum these outputs, so we use OR gate. So what is the first input? That is x into y, because OR gate always add, so we write add, and our second input is x dash into y, and our third input is y dash into z. So now you can see this is our final equation, and this equation is similar to this equation. So this means our block diagram is correct. If our final equation meets our given equation, this means our block diagram is correct. So let's move toward third one, that is practice example. Now same like before first part, you have to solve this on your own. Try to draw the block diagram and keep it yourself. When I will provide the solution, then match your solution with my solution, and still if you will not understand anything, then you can contact me directly. So in today's lecture we learned two things, that how we draw the block diagram by using functional equation, and how we can write the functional equation by using block diagram. So thank you all for today's lecture. Allah Hafiz.